All right, we've got sound. Let me turn my sound on. Yes, I cut myself. This morning. I've got some triage oil though. Let's see if that makes the pain go away. It's a little tiny cut, almost like a paper cut. The inside of the cat hand got me. I was cleaning it out. I wasn't watching what I was doing. It just sliced me, man. Took my eyes off it for 1 second. So the triage oil made the sting from the cut immediately go away. It's like it never even happened. It doesn't even feel. I don't even feel where the cut was now from the triage oil. It's amazing. So hello everybody. Yes, I'm extremely early because I got up extremely early. So if there's any early birds out there that get a notification that I'm live every morning, I'm going to come on in and hang out with me. We'll do some bomb rips. Just the few of us. Nay's Garden's audience. Just the few of us. Just the few of us. Artie, what's up? Just the few of us. That's our song. That's the Nay's Garden. That's the official song for Nay's Garden. Just the few of us. I like it. That's hilarious, man. Welcome to the few, the proud, the trendies. Samantha and Artie, the few of us. You guys like that? Hello. $62,200 Bitcoin. Remember, the prediction was 500. We got 62,445. So $55 away from yesterday's prediction. Not too shabby, considering how high that went up from where it went from when I predicted it. And remember, we went back and looked at it, and I was like, oh, I kind of overestimated it a little bit. See, I did by $55. If I had done an accurate test, we would know exactly where that was. It's probably 62, 445 or so. Probably would have been right there. Yes. So hello, everybody. Hello. Let's disable the chat timers. We don't need that on. And I'll leave, Facebook still has my account. My main account on Facebook is down, so I can't broadcast to it. I keep filling out help things, trying to get help and shit. And they're not responding. Okay. Let's close all that up. We can just put this over here, I think. Oh, dude, really? Dude, are you fucking kidding me, man? Every day with this bullshit. Come on, man. All right. Here, let me just clean this dabber off. I hate when it drips off onto my table, man. I didn't have it over a dab pad, so it went on the table. Just gonna melt this off of here really fast. Sick of losing dabs, bro. Both loud. Now we'll do this side. Craig, really good morning. It's 5 a.m. here on the West Coast, Artie. Yes, that's basically what time I got up, was around 5 a.m. over here. That's why I did my physical therapy stretches. And then cats are playing with each other, and it's so cute. Why is this like this? Come here. Cool. He's getting to be more playful with her. He was very standoffish at first. Craig, Artie, and Samantha. Okay, so I don't think I need to clean that off all the way. I just wanted to get most of that. And I think it's time to schming it in. We see the market cap is up from, remember, we were at 1,210,000,000,000 yesterday. Now we're at 229 billion. So the market cap is way up. The value has gone way up. That's good, man. That's really good. This is good where Bitcoin is. We want it to get above 62.5 though, which was our prediction, so it can start moving up to 63, which is our next prediction, I think. This was from somebody on, I saw somebody else's prediction on coinmarketcap.com. Hightower calling me Naydog. What's up, buddy? Let's do a let's make him in. All right, you guys. Cheers, Craig and Hightower and Artie and Samantha. All four of you, thank you for joining this morning. And if there's any more of you in the chat, feel free to let me know you're here. And leave me a thumbs up. All right, cool. Cheers, guys. No longer organic cannabis. Cannabis isn't for all. I don't want to get too blasted on that first dab. We watched Crossroads last night and Inception. Inception is such a horrible movie. I've seen it twice now, and it was bad both times. I mean, even if you totally understand what they're trying to convey, the concept is so stupid. And then there's no rules, you know? And, you know, this multiple layer of dreams thing and the time and, oh, God, it's just so dumb. So dumb. It's a really dumb movie. A lowbrow movie. It wasn't really put together well. I mean, I will say this. The fight scenes are cool. The anti-gravity fight scenes, those were actually cool. That was probably the thing I enjoyed the most about the movie. That and his psycho ex-wife, you know, that was also kind of a fun part. His psycho ex-wife trying to kill everybody. Oh, wow. Wow. So, Man, I got to tell you guys, it's really not looking very good for Kamala Harris right now. If this is the way we're going, and she's only ahead by 2%, and it's anything like the 2016 election, then she's destroyed by Donald Trump come election day. Right? The only thing that can save Kamala Harris right now, well, there's a couple things, but the main thing would be the fact that maybe these polls are more accurate now than they used to be. I don't know. I don't know if the polls are more accurate or not. All I'm saying is the way the polling is going, if it's the same thing as 2016, she's already lost to Donald Trump. So hopefully, like I said, they've improved the polling. They've improved the way they poll. I don't know. CNN poll of polls only puts Kamala Harris ahead by 1%, which is negligible, which means they're tied. And if they're tied in the polls, then Donald Trump's going to win the election. Because there's a lot of people who are going to vote for Donald Trump who are not in touch with, pollsters, the internet, whatever. So get ready for another 4 years of Trump if the polling hasn't improved, man. I would think that after another 4 years of him, America would be sick of Republicans for quite some time. It's obviously they haven't worn out their welcome yet. Hey, Bad Blue Jaws, good morning. Obviously, the warning has not been worn out. I mean, the welcome has not been worn out. I'm not going to sit here and pontificate, man, on how bad Republicans are or how bad Donald Trump was as a president or how bad of a human being he is. I'm not going to pontificate. I'm just going to say it looks like America has already decided. And it also looks like Kamala is a flawed candidate, just like Hillary Clinton was. Dude, by this month, October, this should have been a landslide for Kamala Harris. That's what I was expecting. I thought, once people really start weighing the options, the two candidates, I was like, people are going to come around and she's going to start destroying him in the polls. I saw that for sure. I was so positive of that. And the one thing that I didn't consider was literally how stupid we've become as a nation. We've become so dumb. There's so many morons out there who are getting their news from Joe Rogan. And these people are low-browed idiots. They can't even think for themselves. They can't even have a legitimate thought. Everything that they say is a talking point that they got from the news or from a meme. Have an original thought. God damn. I mean, the demonizing Haitians wasn't your final straw, really? Wow, man. You guys must really be racist cunts. But, what can I do about it? I said I'm not going to pontificate. I'm not. You guys have made your choice. Obviously, the polls are pretty clear. A lot of people are looking to Elon Musk. I mean, when you look at the Cybertruck, do you really want to take that guy, the guy who invented the Cybertruck? Do you really want to take his advice on who to vote for? Look at the Cybertruck. Have you seen one on the road yet? Because I have, with a bunch of normal looking cars, and I'm just here to tell you, it is like the strongest attempt I have ever seen a man with a little dick trying to make his feel better about the size of his small penis was to create that fucking garbage can with wheels. It's a shoebox with the front caved in with 4 little tires on it. It looks like shit. It looks like a urinal, a steel urinal, where you would go into this big bar where there's a whole bunch of people and they just have a trough urinal. That's what that fucking thing reminds me of. The lines, you know, how it's got the drain at the bottom. It's that big sheet metal, and it's got like an X that goes down to the drain. That's the Cybertruck. It's a fucking big steel fucking urinal. That's what it looks like. I mean, I finally figured it out. I need to get an image of a steel urinal and put it next to the Cybertruck and be like, that's what it is. That's what it is. Put 4 tires on a steel urinal and you've got the Cybertruck. Boom. I like that better than the shoebox. A shoebox box. The Cybertruck it looks like a shoebox with the front caved in, a rubber shoebox box. The Cybertruck is, looking like a shoebox with the front caved in. A shoebox box. You know I'm catchy. A lot of people are looking toward Elon Musk to determine who to vote for. Already, Baba Blue Jaws. Harris already got fools going DTD asking for votes. Going DTD. I don't know what that means. Baba Blue Jaws. Artie. Alex Jones. The king outside the box can't stay inside it all your life. Michael. Yeah, it didn't impress me none. Michael. One of those cars caught on fire from what I seen, says Samantha. Artie. Laughing my ass off. Michael. Impress. Oops. Samantha, fire hazard, in my opinion. Yes, they are a fire hazard. You know, anything with a battery in it is dangerous. I mean, I'd rather drive around with a tank full of flammable liquid underneath than one of those fucking batteries, dude. Seriously. $62,220.22. Look at all the twos. That's a lot of twos. You guys know what the 2 means? The 2 is a very powerful number. The pair, the couple. The 2s, my friends. It's a very strong number, the number 2. Sometimes I do a number 2 and it's very powerful. Big Lee. I could totally see Trump talking about that and his audience just going like, we love you and your number 2s. Why are we stuck on 62 to 2022? Bitcoin, why are you stumbling? What are you doing? We're rumbling, you're stumbling. They're saying Vice President Walz is a petty. Who does number 2 work for? Who does number 2 work for? They got just enough flaws, Artie. They've got just enough flaws to allow Donald Trump to squeak by. I said, you know, so we talked about that, and now I will tell you this is how they win if they want to win. Simple. 2 things. They only got to do 2 things. Why do you keep saying Alex Jones? Artie, who does number 2 work? You said they're saying Vice President Walz is a petty. And then you said Alex Jones. Artie, I don't know what the fuck you're trying to say in the chat. Here's the two things that Kamala Harris and Joe Biden could do right now to win the election for Kamala Harris. Two simple things. I'm pretty sure this would do it. Just my opinion. Number one, take cannabis off of Schedule 1 and legalize it federally. Legalize cannabis. Do that. Do a blanket legalization of cannabis. Write it out. Write it out. Pass it. Sign it. Fucking pass your bill. Boom. The other thing, cut off funding to Israel. I guarantee you that if Kamala, see, they're worried about the people that support Israel. I think they've made a massive error there. And I think there's a lot more people who are against this genocide. Israel attacking 3 of their neighbors at the same time, sending rockets everywhere. Israel sending rockets and murdering people everywhere. You know, there's 37 hospitals that just got shut down in Lebanon, guys. You know about this? Trump gets in, then Alex Jones becomes relevant. I think that Alex Jones is already relevant on his own standing, bro. He doesn't need Trump to become president to have a voice. People listen to Alex Jones anyway. He's all over the internet. He's getting interviewed. He's taking part in debates. So I don't think Donald Trump does a thing for him. And I think you're in denial that Alex Jones is relevant. He's always been relevant. You know, I mean, he might not make sense when he speaks, but people are listening to him. You know, and there's a lot of cue balls out there. But, you know, if you're worried about people like Elon Musk and Alex Jones becoming relevant because Donald Trump becomes the president for 4 more years, well, then I recommend you vote for Kamala Harris, bro. You know, I won't. The only way I would vote for Kamala Harris is if right now the Biden administration did the 2 things that I said. And it would have to be both. They'd have to legalize cannabis right now, and they'd have to cut off funding to Israel. You know, they are speaking out against Israel and telling them not to bomb Iran's oil fields right now. I don't know if you guys know this. Okay, here you go. What do you think Trump is saying? He's like, bomb their nuclear sites. That's what Donald Trump is saying. Extend the war, Donald Trump is saying. Go attack Iran's nuclear sites. That's what Donald Trump is saying. The one who's going to end the wars, right? Right? That's your guy, right? The Biden administration is telling Israel, don't touch their oil reserves. I mean, with very, very explicit language, publicly being asked by a reporter, Joe Biden said, if I was Israel, I wouldn't touch Iran's oil reserves. That's another baby step in the right direction. You know, at least he's shaking his finger at Israel. That's better than fucking Trump would ever do against Israel. Now they need to cut the funding. Cut the funding to Israel. No more money to Israel until you stop attacking all your neighbors. You know, all these preemptive attacks, that makes you the aggressor. You're the one doing it. You killed thousands of people now, you fuckers, in multiple countries. What the fuck are you doing, man? With America's blessing? Stop blessing them, Biden. You do that, and I think a lot of people are going to see a little bit more sanity in Kamala Harris versus Donald Trump. You have a lot of people that are not going to vote for either candidate, and a lot of them are going to vote for Trump based on the support that Biden and Kamala Harris have been giving to Israel. And they don't even realize that Donald Trump is worse. He's them on steroids with Israel. Anyway, like I said before, I don't want to pontificate on any of this the particulars here, guys. I really don't. I just think that people have made up their minds for the most part. The polls are, if they're as like they were in 2016. Now, 2020, they said it was going to be a fucking landslide for Biden, and it wasn't a landslide. So those polls were off, both for 2016 and for 2020. The polls were off. I'll say it again. The 2020 polls said that Biden was going to fucking landslide Donald Trump across the board, bro. It was blue Biden all the way down, all the polls except for like 5. And I'm talking like 100 polls. Biden, Trump. Biden. It was like that shit. 8% total. When you added it all together, they said 8%. I don't think Biden won by 8% when I have to do the math. Let's find out. Okay, Google. What percentage of votes did Biden beat Donald Trump in the 2020 election?
Here are some results.
Here it is. It was 81.2 million to 74.2 million. We find the percentage difference between 74 and 81, right? Dude, I think that's over 8%, guys. I think the polls were accurate. Can somebody do the math on this? Does anybody know how to figure this out? Let's ask Google. That's what we're going to do. This should be easy. Guys. So it's 81.2. 74.2. Wow. Okay, here we go. So we could just do 81 and 74. We can forget the 0.2s. We don't need to add 0.2. Okay, Google. What is the percentage difference between 81 and 74?
These are the top results.
Holy shit. You guys are only going to see this on Nay's Guard. Nobody else does this kind of research. Okay, I guess that's not going to focus. So let's go to this camera. You guys have to see this. It's 8.64% difference. The polls were dead accurate. So if the polls claimed it was going to be an 8% favor of Biden in 2020, and then it turns out that it was an 8.6%. That's way bigger than 8. 8.6 is way bigger. So it's actually they were under evaluating Biden, didn't they? What if the polls have gotten even more accurate now and they're even underestimating Kamala Harris even more? Well, it's not going to be a landslide because 8% is not a landslide. Definitely not. I would say, landslide victory is when someone has way over 50% of the vote percentage. That's what I would say. You know, if Joe Biden had like 130 million and Donald Trump had like 30 million, you know, or something like that, then I'd say that's a fucking landslide. You know, 8 million Americans, or what was the difference? It was 7 million Americans. It was 7 million. The difference was 7 million Americans. And when you consider the amount of people, it's 150 million people voted, guys. It was a difference of 7 million. So that's not a landslide. But the polling nailed it. The 2020 polling nailed it. Here's the question all of you Trump supporters should be asking yourselves. Are the polls more accurate today, or are they less accurate than they were 4 years ago? Because if they are underestimating, like they did for Biden, by 0.6%, and Kamala Harris is ahead by 2.0% right now, then she's going to beat Donald Trump, according to this, by 2.6% or so. Or maybe 2.2% or 2.1%. But it'll be more than 2. This should be a very, 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 very interesting and fun race to watch, especially for those of us who aren't invested in it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Dude, what happened to 62-2-2022? What happened to 62-2-2022? Let's find out. It's weird, man. 62-2-2022. 62-2-2022. Now it's 62-2-41-90. Okay, cool. We went up a little. That's good. I was worried, man. I knew we were frozen. Harris is only 1% of a head more accurate. What? Artie, again, I don't understand what you're saying. I take it from 2. Where do you get your fucking bullshit from? And I'll tell you where I get mine from. Real Clear Polling and 538, bro. The polls of polls. There's 2 different sites. Both of them are way more than 1%, Artie. What are you talking about? I just don't understand what you're saying, man. I mean, am I misunderstanding something? What do you mean Harris is only 1% of a head? What does that mean? And then you say more accurate. What does that mean? I'm still asking you what you mean by that. Harris isn't that far ahead of Trump, and I think the polls are more accurate. What do you mean she's not that far ahead of Trump? Dude, you're just talking about the CNN poll of polls puts her at 1%? Bro, let me show you 538, man. Let me show you Real Clear Polling. Here, check this out. You need to see this, man. I show this all the time. We talk about this on here all the time, bro, and it's like you're not listening at all. Dude, look at this page right here. I don't know. You tell me, bro. All right? You tell me, man. October 4th, 2.5%. What are you talking about 1%? You're way, 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 way the fuck off. Now, this is 538. Now let's go check Real Clear Polling and check this out, bro. Real Clear Polling has double what you claim. Double. They average. When I checked last, it was at 2%. Now it's at 2.2%, bro. Look, there's Real Clear Polling right there, man. What are you fucking talking about? You know, where are you getting your information from? The CNN poll of polls that says 1%? I highly recommend you check out more poll of poll sites, bro, instead of just wherever the fuck you get your information from. Because both of these poll of polls have her ahead over 2% across the board. why is it so hard for MAGAs to deal with facts, man? Yeah, I know that you claim you're not so into Trump anymore or whatever, but goddamn, your mentality has been fucking destroyed. When I literally, man, you look at how many polls these things are putting together. Count them and go see who they are. A lot of them are Fox News polls, bro. You know, they get the entire spectrum of polling. And you still haven't answered me where you get your bullshit 1% figure from. I try to bring you guys accurate and fair reporting. These polling sites, it's the fairest thing I know. Instead of going to someone like, CNN or Fox News or MSNBC or whatever, I go to these sites. You're not going to answer me, Artie? Jesus Christ, bro. You're not even going to answer me. All right. I got 7 thumbs. That's good. I get my polling from Fox. Well, guess what? So does 538. So does fucking Real Clear Polling, bro. And guess what? They get their polling from a lot more places than just Fox. God, Fox makes you an idiot. And Fox makes you a liar. It's okay to watch Fox if you're going to watch the other news programs too and just mix it all together. But to only get your shit from Fox News, bro? God damn, they're manipulating you like a puppet. I can't help you. Like I said, bro, anybody who ever supported Trump, it's like your brain has been fucking damaged. Trying to pull you back from the bullshit. Dude, Fox News is a fucking quack job. It's a fucking joke. The people on there are all fucking biased. It's not news at all. Of course, it's all 1,000% opinion on Fox. It's psychotic. Every once in a while, they'll have someone from the left on there, which is nice. This morning, we were watching, check this out, the Republican representative from North Carolina on Fox. And the Republican had to fact check Fox News anchor who claimed that the federal government wasn't there in North Carolina doing anything and that they weren't giving any assistance at all. And the guy's like, well, that's absolutely not true at all. What you just said is not true. What is true is they're all over the place, man. They've got helicopters and they're bringing in support everywhere. And that guy had to shut the fuck up. They did it to a woman too. Another anchor on Fox. I'm watching Fox too. I see the fucking the complete propaganda lying bullshit they're spoon feeding down your throat, Artie. And you're like a little baby bird in a fucking nest, just guggling it down, man. Just sucking it down from Fox News. God, man, how can you be so easily manipulated? I get my poiling from Fox. Do you get your poiling from Fox, buddy? Is that what you're saying there? Darth Blaze, what's up? Darth Blaze live on the kick. Speaking of blazing, 62.3, guys, 62,003. Remember, the target was 5, and we got 45. We got $55 away from that. That target still stands. We're going to definitely hit 65, 62.5. We're going to go through it, and we're going to go to 63 most likely based on what I heard a pretty reputable crypto dude say. So I didn't look at it myself. But the 62.5 I did. That is my prediction. Artie, what happened, buddy? Darth Blaze Live has nothing else to say. Hey, why don't you come to Rumble, Darth Blaze, and come give me a thumbs up? There's the link. Come to Rumble. Give me a thumbs up over there. I only have 7 thumbs ups. I should have way more. Nobody is going to look shit up like this for you guys. Nobody's going to go back and look at the 2020 election results, go back and look at the polling from 2016, compare it to what happened in that election, and tell you how accurate or inaccurate it was. I do that for you. I do it for you. And if you appreciate that, give me a thumbs up. And make sure you follow the channel too. I mean, I pull up 538. I pull up Real Clear Polling, unbiased polling. I show you where we're at. I tell you how it's all working. I tell you what the chances are. We calculate the percentage of that Donald Trump lost the 2020 election. We calculated that percentage out. And guess what? That percentage completely rode in the exact same car with the polling that predicted 8%. 8 points, it said. 8 points. 8.6% is what Joe Biden won that election by. 8.6%. You can Google it yourselves, guys. You can look it all up. You know, of course, Donald Trump is still lying to this day about the results of that election. And there's plenty of people, there's other people out there who are also misrepresenting that election, including J.D. Vance. And you guys are cunts for supporting those lying motherfuckers that subverted American democracy on that day and lie about it to this day that they subverted. And look, the My Pillow guy, Mike Lindell, he's out doing commercials for My Pillow and Body Pillow, right? Meanwhile, a woman that did his bidding is serving, I want to say 9 years in prison now for conspiring with him to commit election fraud, and he's out running around. Mike Lindell's out running around. Why is he not in prison for 9 years for conspiracy to commit election fraud? I don't understand. How does stuff work here in the United States? I don't even get it anymore, man. Is he supposed to be in prison? Hey, you. Hey, hi. How are you? How are you? What are you doing? You're so cute. Perfect. Ooh. Bet you can't go walking up on the table. This is your little kangaroo pouch. She's in her little kangaroo pouch. She's really happy. Ooh. Oh, finally, facts. This is the 3rd election cycle I've been with you here in the garden. Hell, one time you kicked me out and I had to beg you to let me back in, little Artie. Yeah, man. I had a feeling you'd been around for a while. The name was so familiar. Hey, you. What are you doing? You can't go up there. You can come over here. No, but you can't go up there. This is off limits. Table's off limits. She's trying to get up on this table so bad right now. She's so funny. No, no, no. You can't go up there. Well, I'm telling you guys, this is going to be a very, very interesting election, man. You know, and I don't see the Biden administration or Kamala Harris doing anything to try to win over more people. They're making a huge mistake by just laying low. That's all they're doing right now. That Biden administration isn't accomplishing anything right now. You know, I ain't talking about press conferences and interviews either. I'm talking about passing legislation, putting stuff up, signing bills. You know, make a bill and sign it like Donald Trump used to do. You know, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. We're going to put in 4 more Supreme Court justices, 13 judges. What do you think about that? They're all going to be liberals. They're all going to bring back Roe v. Wade. That might help win some votes. I don't know. What else? Hey, man, you know, how about this one? We're going to sit down with Vladimir Putin and try to work this out. We're going to stop. We're going to dismantle all of the military bases that we've placed around Russia because we realize that we wouldn't want that done to us. So it wasn't okay for us to do to them. I don't know. Just spitballing here. Lame duck, exactly, Artie. And what's crazy about going lame duck right now is it's the last thing you need to do. You need to show that you've got something. You've got ideas. You've got change coming down the pike. They're making a horrible mistake by, you know, not doing anything right now. Are we going to 62-3ville? Do I have to auctioneer it up into 300, 215, 5, and 15, quarter 2, 252, 97, 90, 5, and 15, 300? There, Billy, you don't have to mute. We're done. We did it. That's how quick and powerful and potent my auctioneering is. We're in 300ville. 62, 301, 24, 299, 51. Well, we made it to the 300s, so I think we're going to go right back. Yeah, that's what I think. I think we're going to go right back. Boom, 300s. Hey, you. Hey, what? Come here. What are you doing? You guys hear the kitten purring? Where are these 9 viewers coming from? Probably fake Twitter bot views. I mean, if he was worried about view botting on Twitter, why not make the fucking viewers visible? Make their names visible on a list on the live stream. You know, even if it's just to the podcaster, then we can at least click on their names and go see if they're legitimate fucking accounts with real people or not, you know? There's so many solutions to shit, and all they're worried about is trying to make more money instead of improving their service and just making it better. God, me trying to get them to fix my Facebook, which isn't live streaming anymore, it's been a fucking joke. Dude, I appealed that fucking strike, which was bullshit. It was a bullshit strike. We watched the whole video. There was nothing on there that they claimed I did. I appealed it. They said they agreed with me. They said they were lifting the strike or whatever. I still can't live stream. I've told them like 5 times already, fix my fucking channel, man. You know, they're a bunch of dumb fucking cunts that can't fucking even have tech support, employ some people, you know, give some people some fucking jobs. Oh my God. What do you do with all your money, Zuckerberg? Jesus fucking Christ. Think all the people that could have jobs doing tech support for fucking Facebook. Anyway, look, you guys aren't saying anything in my chat at all. I got all the time in the world to sit here and do this live stream all day. I could have sat here for so long and done the longest stream with you guys, and you guys aren't even saying anything in my chat. Again. So, you know, it's all been Artie Faust for the last who knows how long. And I'm not just talking about Facebook and all those other channels. I'm talking about Rumble, guys. So I don't know why I should sit here and you know, continue to scream into the wind while you guys aren't even going to say hello or anything to me in the chat. None of you are saying anything to me. You're getting ready for work? Bad Blue Jaws is getting ready for work. All right, that's good. All right, bro. Let's you and I 710. Maybe Artie and Samantha will join us. Because I tell you, man, I almost just cut the show. And I will cut the show if you guys don't start talking in the chat. I will cut the show. And I'm not talking about Bad Blue Jaws, Artie, or Samantha right now. Because, you know, we're almost at an hour. So happy 710. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabisism is for all. Cheers. Oh, there's Craig. Craig, Bad Blue Jaws, Artie, and Samantha. Cheers to all of you. All 4 of you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of you. There's 4 people chatting, guys. I know we're early. I'm out of Covfefe too. All right. $62,371 on the Bitcoin. It's at 1% on its 24 average. That's great. And the market cap is at almost 1% on its 24-hour average. $1,232 is way up from 1,210, guys. $1 billion. It's $22 billion have been added in value, not in value, but of Bitcoin has been purchased. We can see that now. We can see how much Bitcoin is being bought and sold by watching that market cap and taking notes of it. Schmoot. They say Central and South Florida is in line for a big storm. Have you heard? Yes. Yeah, maybe. We saw it. It might be here, but so far we've been good. But they've been predicting all kinds of rain here. We haven't been getting any of it. So this thing is supposed to come by Sunday. I saw it. We watched the weather. We watched. They said Sunday. Today's Saturday, right? It doesn't look like it's going to happen, man. On Sunday. Tuesday.
He's the data.
He's such an idiot, this guy. Oh my God. Fucking shut up, dude. Just shut up. Now to watch that early show. I'm in bed, lol. Dave Campione. It's fucking Saturday, bro. Destiny makes conservative admit to having double standards. Let's see what the double standards are. Oh, I saw this. I saw this debate.
Controversy around certain figures on the right, like Tim Pool, Benny Johnson, and possibly more to receiving Russian money. I wanted to ask, are there any reforms you would support to stem anti-American influence, foreign or otherwise?
On one, so I'll go from less extreme to more extreme. I think the least extreme that I think should be proposed to Congress, and I think people should genuinely support, is if you are any major media player, whether you're alternative media or mainstream media, you should have to disclose who your funding sources are from. Whether that means from the federal government or some third-party organization, or even publicly, I don't know what that looks like, but there has to be some sort of disclosure going on, I think. I think that's
I agree.
For a more extreme version, I think that any large social media account that is reporting on or
Chris Mars.
on domestic politics.
Chris Mars, brother.
That account should be unmasked. Or at the very least, we should know the nationality of that account. I think that every single American citizen has a compelling interest to know. I think it would be very interesting to see if in the top 10 Democrat accounts, we found out that 9 of them were Chinese, or if the top 10 conservative media accounts, we found out that 9 of them were Russian. I think that people would want to know that. I think it would benefit all of us, and I think it would do a great service to the concept of freedom of speech and open discourse and open dialogue, rather than having a bunch of people operating under these masks taken away from freedom. Dictators.
I hate fucking anonymity, man. I fucking hate it.
Destruction of this country.
I would agree with a lot of that. I would not agree with any measure that seeks to reduce the availability of anonymous accounts to people on the internet. I think that Twitter is the only place where free speech really exists right now. We're certainly not very, very influential Americans with a lot to
Free speech exists on Twitter, he said.
So I would not support any measure that seeks
Because, you know, people can say the N word and Elon doesn't do anything about it. So for him, that's free speech.
So I wouldn't support that. I also would maybe just an asterisk. I don't really like the idea of thinking that foreign money in politics is like the worst thing ever. Not because I support foreign money in politics, but because I do want people to become under the impression that that is the problem itself. That there's not a lot of American money that flows through this country, which is not itself problematic and acting against the interests of American people, because there's plenty of that. So I don't think it's enough to say foreign money is bad. You have to sort of, I think, go a little bit further. So any money that acts against the interests of the American people is bad and should be punished.
The doxing is that you just lets it take you off, because that's an account that's frequently and regularly doxes people that politically is a disagreement.
Flip to TikTok? If I disavow them? No, I don't disavow them.
Crazy.
So you don't care about doxing as a lie.
No,
When you say that dox is an open platform
Wow.
for speech, you feel about the J.D. Vance dossier, strict free.
I don't support his social security number, and I don't support my disavowing libs at TikTok because they dox evil people who are going after exactly the kind of people who are so it's a completely different thing.
That's just a authoritarian speech. That's what I like. It's like the evil people. There are no bad tactics.
Yes, these are people who want to mutilate the of children. These are bad people. They have to go.
Yeah, these people want to mutilate children.
1,000 convicted murderers now who are in the country through the southern border because the president removed barricades that have enabled these people to now just flood into the country from we don't even know where.
You know that 15,000 number, you're not accurately citing that, right? First of all, I think the number is 14,000. And that is with the totality of citizens that are in the country that have committed a violent crime. They didn't come in.
I'd like to see free speech. I would love to answer those questions, and I have an answer for every single one of them. Well, Warrior on cannabis, cannabis, oh, happy 420, everybody, cheers. You know why they're clapping? Most likely because Destiny just made that guy admit that he's a piece of fucking human garbage. And they're clapping because that guy admitted it. Here, listen again. He doesn't want any immigrants coming in, let alone illegal immigrants that he calls them. No, no, no. Even legal ones. So when Donald Trump says when he gets elected, he's going to reverse the citizenship of Haitians in South Park or whatever the name of that place is that that have legally applied for citizenship, temporary citizenship, right? And this motherfucker is okay with that. To me, what Donald Trump is proposing is probably one of the ugliest, most disgusting things a human being could ever do to another human being, which is to tell them, yeah, fill out these papers, pay us the money, show up to these hearings and whatever, and then you'll be able to go work for us. You know, you go work, work, and maybe we'll consider letting you stay, but you're legal. And Donald Trump's going to come in and tell all those people, no, everything we told you is bullshit. Get out. We're shipping you out right now. We're ripping you out of your homes and sending you back to Haiti. You know, war-torn Haiti. Um, Number one, who cares where they were coming from? They came here. They came here and they raped and they murdered and they stole the fucking land. You fucking idiot. You're in denial of your own history. Hamas. All conservatives do is lie. Destiny, that's right. This star is older than the universe, and scientists can't explain it. I can explain it really easily. The universe wasn't just born, and just because you can't figure that out, just because you can't wrap your fucking human mind around that, doesn't mean it ain't so. So once again, science has been disproven in thinking that they know how old the entire universe is, and that it all came from not an explosion. Cyber corrected us. It wasn't an explosion. It was a some sort of a fucking reaction or something. I don't know. But whatever, it was local. And now that they found a star older than the universe, kind of proves that the universe has been around longer. It's just so hard for them to realize that it's always been here. It's always going to be here. There is no end to it. It keeps going forever. And you can't seem to comprehend that concept. That your little tiny Big Bang isn't just this little tiny portion of the entire universe. It's not a hard concept to understand what I just said. It's just common sense. That's all. Should we look at this? This star is older than the universe. Here, let's watch this. Oh, wow. Look at him pushing fucking bullshit on his audience. What a piece of shit. Buy my products. Fantasy. I like this guy already. He said fantasy, fantasy. I really like that. The Big Bang. It's like Inception dream levels. 5 minutes, 10 hours, 50 years. Listen to this. The galaxy. Hey, Steve. So it's a fake fucking title because it says this star is older than the universe and scientists can't explain it. Fucking idiots. All right. You guys take care. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on Twitter. I'm at Nay's Garden. All right. I hope you guys had fun. Hour and a half show. Cool. Bye, guys.